Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Monday.
Welcome to Monday.
And we are currently sitting outside of Layla's Falafel because it's authentic food of the Middle East and it's delicious and it's kind of our own special, I guess,
Tradition kind of thing.
Yeah.
We've come here the past 2 times that we've driven up from Maryland.
Yeah.
The last vlog that we did on the Monday coming up from Maryland, when we came down to Maryland for Easter. When we went back up, we stopped at another Layla's Falafel, but this one seems to be closed. It might just be because of Memorial Day, the opening hours might be different or something. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if they're actually open at all today, but I'm not seeing anything online about it. So
we'll be passing another one in an hour or so.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if
we can check that. We can check that one too.
Yeah.
It's really not that far off the road, so it's not that big of a deal.
Or we can call them when we're 15 minutes away and see. But this one seems to be closed. The blinds are shut and everything.
Anyway, we left super early today. I think we probably left the house around 7:30, maybe 7:20ish.
7:30.
It was pretty much exactly when we wanted to leave, and this trip has already been super easy. We went through New York, as you saw. We're in Connecticut already. We're gonna be home. Well, the thing says that we'll be home by before 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is awesome. Then we're gonna stop at a few places, like we said the other day. We're gonna stop at a few places, a few Savers, and they have a Memorial Day sale.
Yeah, we really wanted to just get through New York before. I think we got through New York around 10:30 or 11.
Yeah, we got through it at a really good time, and now we're
before lunch traffic started.
We're pretty much set for our whole way home. I think New York is where we wanted to get through the most, and now we're we can just stop, and because there's lots of Savers on the way from here to our house, and there's some other places we might stop at.
Yeah.
So.
And on this road, the main freeway or highway that we're on right now, we were stuck in stopped traffic last time for hours.
Yeah, for just 2 hours we went 4 miles maybe. It was insanity.
Yeah, last time we were up here. So this time it's noon right now, maybe. Is it even noon? What time is it?
It's 11.
It's 11, so yeah, it's perfect because even if we dawdle around and go to a few stores and stuff.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll still get there before dinner time.
Yeah, for sure. So we're excited about that, and hopefully the other Laylas will open up because it will be very sad not to go.
Yeah, we weren't going to get quite as much food as we got last time, just in the minutes lunchtime. We're not necessarily starving or anything, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there.
Chris is a little hungrier than me, but that's fine because that's how it was the first time we stopped here. Actually, is that Chris ate most of it, and I just had a few things, and it was actually the perfect balance of what we wanted and needed and and stuff. So we'll probably do something similar to that again.
The second Layla's Falafel was open.
Yes.
Very happy. Baba ganoush, falafel, extra pita. We're still waiting on our mixed grill.
I'm excited.
Let's go ahead and start eating before it gets cold. If you watch the other Layla's Falafel vlog, then you'll have seen this already, but it is their steak, lamb, and chicken, and some hummus, and salad, and some other random stuff, and lentils and rice underneath there. More pita. Oh my gosh.
We're going to the book barn. We are just leaving Layla's. No time has passed, and we've been sitting here trying to figure out what this place is called because Steve told us about it
a while ago.
Yeah, the first time we ever went to his house, so a while, and he tells that it was really cool. It's this place with 4 different huge locations, and you can go to each one. Each thing has a different amount of a different genre.
You are on the fastest route.
Each building has a different set of genres to go that you can look for. And so there's huge mystery section, huge children's section, etc., etc. And we have been wanting to go, and so we weren't sure what it was called, so we were just looking up different places, and we weren't sure if he said it was in New Hampshire or Connecticut. I know those don't sound similar, but all the states here are so small and crammed together.
Yeah, New Hampshire is above Massachusetts, so we were just all confused.
Yeah, so we had no idea what was going on, and so we were just looking up places, and there were 2 places that we narrowed it down to. one in New Hampshire and one in
We just couldn't remember which
Connecticut.
state Steve said it was in.
yeah.
The one
because-
above us or the one below us?
Yeah.
So-
of Massachusetts.
Yeah, so now we know that it's in Connecticut. We're about an hour or something away from it.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to it.
Connecticut's beneath Massachusetts.
Yes.
And for all you who either don't live on the East Coast or don't live in the USA. So now you know. And it's only like half an hour out of our way. We're just going on a different highway. And we get to stop there and we're so excited. And all their books are less than $5, which is incredible.
It's gonna be fun.
And their mass market paperbacks are only $1, so.
Yeah, it'll be fun to go and see if we find something that we like.
And their children's books are supposed to be like $1 or $2, and I'm really excited about that too because I'm such a children's book fanatic.
I mean, and like, we're still gonna get there back to our apartment by dinner time, regardless of where we stop and how long we stay there. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be fine. Like, we're getting there a lot earlier than I even wanted to, like, even cared about getting there. Like, all I care about is getting there before it starts to get dark outside. That's all I care about.
Yeah, and it will get dark around
8-ish, so.
or a little bit later. So, because assuming that we don't spend any time in the book barn at all, we'll still get home before 3. So even if we spend
Yeah.
like an hour there, we'll still get home before rush hour traffic.
Yep.
Or right when it's starting, which is perfect.
I can't even tell it's water. It's like a giant mess of fog.
I know you guys can't really see, but we swear that's the ocean.
It's a white abyss of nothing, blending in with the fog.
Yeah, it's super foggy.
You can kind of see like a pier out there.
Yeah, I don't know how well the camera can though. Do you see the pier? Here's Christopher's phone. This is the ocean. We're right on it. It's lovely. Can't you see the beautiful water?
Book barn. Book barn store number 4.
We're here.
We're at the number 4.
We're at number 4. We need to find 1, 2, and 3 as well. But let's just see what's in number 4.
Yeah.
A totally fictional bookstore.
That's awesome.
4 3/4.
So we're done in that first building, that one right there. There's 3 more to go to. They're all big and awesome. That one, we bought a bunch of stuff. We bought like $50 worth of rare, beautiful books that were from like the early 1900s and late 1800s. We'll show some of those to you later, but we're heading over to this wonderful second building.
I found, not a first edition, but it's like one of the first printings of The Benefactress. Just so cool by Elizabeth Von Arnim. I just read that like a couple months ago.
She talked about it on the vlog a lot.
Yeah, I liked the first half so much. The second half was a little disappointing, but I really like Elizabeth Von Arnim as an author. I think she's beautiful. And I found another one of her books, her first book, Elizabeth and her German Garden. So I found some of those. We found some other ones. They're all amazing. And yeah, we're on to location 2.
So here's the secret book barn entrance in the woods. Very fun. This entrance is for honest guests. If you're feeling particularly conniving, fraudulent, or deceitful, please use the front.
We started the book barn 28 years ago in the basement of this barn with a couch and 3 bookcases. We didn't own the property, but just over the years, little by little, we worked harder, added more buildings, eventually bought the property, and now we've built it up and we have 3 other stores also. There's Turtle Pond, there's playgrounds, there's, we buy 10 to 12,000 books every week. It's a lot of fun. If you're a reader, it's great. If you're not a reader, you're not going to understand it at all. But if you're a reader, you're going to love it.
Look at the little bud on top of his head. That's so cute! We're leaving number 4, and then we just walked across right here and in through the trees right there.
You can see the sign up here, the book barn, as we
Barn
pass it.
number 3. But we went through like the secret back entrance, which was awesome. And now I guess we just drive up the street like half a mile, he said. And
Yeah, and there's Book Barn downtown, which has all the sci-fi, fantasy, horror, graphic novels, all that kind of stuff.
Which we're gonna die.
We've already spent like 2 hours doing this.
Yeah, and we haven't even scratched the surface. We've bought probably over 20 books, I'd say, or 20 books. A lot.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And you guys saw all the footage. Like, this place is absolutely incredible. One of my favorites that I saw is they have the sign from the San Diego Zoo that says like no harassing, heckling, disturbing, teasing, tantalizing, like every single word you can think of, like any of the animals, and it's from the San Diego Zoo, and so that's kind of fun, and I thought it was adorable. It was just, not only is it just, I was talking to the guy about that, but like not only is it just a beautiful bookstore, but it's a bookstore run by book lovers for book lovers, and that's the most incredible thing. So often I feel like people just care about making money. It's like, yes, they love books, obviously, if you're working at like a used bookstore, but like these people really love it and they really care about it. Don't really care if they make the most profit. They just want to make something beautiful. Like, you couldn't put all those wonderful book references in there if they didn't know them, and that's the most incredible thing for me. That, like, yes, I'm so glad the books are cheap, and yes, I'm really happy with it, but at the same time, I'm mostly just happy about the atmosphere because it is amazing. And we are now parking to go to the next 2 Book Barn locations. So, you ready for?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Woo! crud. So the other first place that we went to also had like cool old books that are amazing, and this one has the children's books, which is kind of killing me because I can't have them all, and I love old children's books with a passion. There's so many. Oh my goodness, there's even more down there. But I just found this book. I've never heard of it before, but it's Penelope's Experiences, which is really cool. I've never heard of it, but like it has this gorgeous clover design on the back, just the 3-leaf clover, and it's in gold in the front, and it's in amazing condition. And it's $10, which, you know, that's a little pricey for this place. But this is from 1902. This was printed in 1902, and it's like in nearly perfect condition. And the pages feel incredible. They're not like super yellowed at all. This is gorgeous. I really want to get it, but I really can't justify it. But ooh, this is such a beautiful book, and I know somebody's gonna be really happy to find it.
That was our last number 4 on our stop of Book Barn. We have been at this for 4.5 hours. We've spent over $100 in books. How do you feel?
Kind of exhausted, but really,
That was
really
extremely
content.
exhausting, and I'm so tired right now. We're going to our car and going home. It'll be about an hour until we're home, so.
We wanted to show you guys some of the coolest books that we got because we didn't really show very much in there. So here's The Benefactress, which is really awesome, and it's so funny because it just says by the author of Elizabeth and Her German Garden. Oh my goodness. And this one, I don't know, yeah, the page is ripped out, that would say when it was printed, but I'm guessing, oh no, it isn't there, it's 1901, which is, I think, the year it came out. And I read this earlier this year. And then here's Elizabeth and Her German Garden, which is gorgeous, and it even has illustrations in it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to just sit down and devour this. So beautiful. So I'm ridiculously excited about this book. And then we got some other really cool ones. This is The Moonstone by Wilkie Collins, upside down. And here's the Pickwick Papers, which Christopher really wanted to get. We also got these Agatha Christie books, which are really, really cool. And they're unabridged, which is awesome, and there's 5 in each one. And I picked up a copy of 5 Little Peppers Midway because I really love the first book in the series, and I've really been wanting to continue it. We also found this really cool copy of Bleak House. It's slightly scratched on the front, but even though this is plastic, the actual book is scratched a little bit. But it's gorgeous, and this is a 900-page book. And it looks like it's about 250 maybe, so that was really funny. One of the coolest things we found, though, was this complete poetry of Byron, which is amazing. Oh my goodness. Look at it. It's so beautiful and old, and it's from 1842, which is incredible. And I'm not a huge poetry person, but this was just too beautiful to pass up. And then we got Around the World in 80 Days, and this is The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
So, showing you real quick, Around the World in 80 Days. It's just like one of the Folio Society things, so it comes out of this box. It's just got these really gorgeous illustrations all throughout, really nice color palette. They're all very similar to that all throughout. It's got an introduction by Ray Bradbury, and it's really, really beautiful, and I really, really wanted it a lot. So, both Giselle and I decided to get that. And then another book that I decided to get that I really, really wanted, I actually saw this once before at another place in Maryland, but it was like $20 or $25, and here it was only $6. So it's a Notre Dame de Paris, so it's The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and it's in English, but the title's in French still. But yeah, so really awesome. Victor Hugo illustrated, once again, amazing illustrations all throughout. and I just love the way it looks. And I haven't read Hunchback of Notre Dame yet, but I love the story from what I know of it, and I've been meaning to read it forever, and I kind of want to just read it out of this edition. So that's what I'm going to do when I go to read the book.
But the coolest thing, in my opinion, that I found was this Beta-Decker of northern Italy. If you don't know what this is, it's basically like a guidebook. It's a series of guidebooks of everything to do, just like travel guides today. And they're so cool, and I'm actually going to give this to my sister for her wedding because she absolutely loves Italy and Florence and stuff, and so this is really cool. And they use Beta-Deckers in A Room with a View, which is one of my favorite books and movies of all time. I adore them, and so does my sister, so I decided to pick this up for her. I would have gotten it for myself, but I needed a present for her anyway, and so hopefully I will find another Beta-Decker of Northern Italy at some point, but this is absolutely incredible. And it's from like 1890 something, so that's amazing. I felt compelled to, you gave them a sneak peek, I felt compelled to stop and get a slushie.
It's one get one free. So buy one get one free. So we just got 2 of the big ones, and why not? It was less than $2, and we had a nice, lovely day spent at literally the best bookstore we've ever been to in our lives.
Yeah.
So
we're finishing off with a nice, cool, relaxing drink. We're actually gonna run to Walmart really quick and buy some pita bread to eat with our leftovers.
yeah, we have a bunch of leftovers from Layla's falafel earlier because we didn't finish everything, which is good. We did a good job of rationing and not overeating or anything on my part, especially. I mean, she never does. I tend to, but I didn't. So we're gonna go ahead and eat leftovers, and I'm gonna go home and do stuff as I do.
Yeah, we're like half an hour from our house right now, so.
Yeah.
From the house, and so Chris is gonna drop me off and then he'll head home, and it'll be the end to this lovely vacation that we went on.
Yeah,
which
it
was like,
it was a really good weekend.
It was like Christopher's birthday celebration, pretty much.
Yeah. So everything we got today, that's mine, was my birthday present. And you got a bunch of honorary birthday presents.
For my birthday.
Which is in, let's just say these are wedding gifts to each other, from each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds perfect. So
we're gonna end the vlog here.
yeah, today was really a great day though, and the whole weekend was amazing.
I mean, this vlog day has already been super long. I don't know how long this is gonna end up being, but I'm really looking forward to editing today. So I'm gonna go home and just do stuff. Like I said, that's what I do. I'm gonna go home and do stuff and then go to sleep and go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Bye guys.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.